Welcome to the channel. For those of you who haven't been to remote viewing before, remote viewing is a very natural ability, so we're here to practice it. All you do is follow along. I give you a number, you write that number down 3 times. Put a small symbol or gesture beside it, makes it personal. Then just close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. Images and shapes will appear in the darkness. Type them out in chat in all caps so I can differentiate them from regular chat. See who we've got here. Hey, Mr. Floyd, welcome back. Chloe, hi, honey. Care Bear, hello. Roots and Waves, nice. I saw Off the Hook there. Good to see you, hon. Let's see, Scotty Boy and Hane or Heen. Or Henny? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'll go with Heen. Tell me if that's right. All right, let's get started here. Our first image of the evening is image B, 1773. Hi, Amanda. Again, write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it, and just close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. Hi, Big Dad. So again, that's image B, 1773. Squish. Hi, Mr. Mission. Yep, 1773. I'll give you guys a couple minutes for that image. Please give me your first impressions, first responses. Try not to think too long. The thinking mind can get in the way. All right, let's see what you've got here. First image. Get your last responses in. Looks like Chloe's in first with Center of the Milky Way Galaxy. A lot of people think that this is. It's kind of a representation, too. Hills, mountains, and trees. Definitely hills and mountains there, Mr. Floyd. A flute, you might hear music. You might hear a tone here. Upside down pyramid. Okay. Well, it's a right side up pyramid. That's pretty cool, though. And the Sphinx. MMC. Okay. A bunch of zigzag lines. Huh. There are quite a lot of zigzags in there. All these people. Look up the side of them there. Got kind of a zigzag going on his shoulder. A big smiling lady. Well, kind of. Man, lady. I don't know. I don't know if this is a dude or a lady. A dude looks like a lady. Saturn in the starry sky. Please type in all caps, Heen, or I may miss it. Well, stars do have a lot to do with this. I don't know about Saturn, though. Hi, Seeker of Truth. 2. Okay. You moved on, did you? Magic circle, shaman drums, and flute. Yeah, you could see that being done there. Lady wearing a hat. Yeah, she's got a funny hat on. Hi, James LaCour. I like the spelling. Jahan. Scotty boy, with a set of boobs above? I don't know about that. There's a lot of little boobs down below, though. A golden rising, phoenix gold dust, and glittering coming out of the wings. Kind of wings on the side of the head there. Sandcastle of okay, that's pretty good there, Spider Bite. Good to see you. Sandcastle of a horse, a sphinx, but close enough. The spiral cones meeting. Well, there's the two on the side of the head there. They look like cones. They're just the headdress, but it's good. Bright blue eyes. Maybe at one time. Maybe it was painted at one time. Nice roots and waves. Good stuff. Woman in a hat. Nice. A big archway or window with ivy trailing down the left side. Could be somebody, looks like somebody looking through a window, doesn't it? A moon, big wish, whitish with trees. Okay, got the shapes there. A bicycle or a boy on a bike. Well, we have the Sphinx, which is, well, kind of a man bike. Oh, that's pretty good. You're not having a rough time. Don't even think about having a rough time. You're supposed to be having fun, Amanda. Don't take it seriously. Cloaks and daggers. A lot of hidden stuff there, especially at the moment, eh, Steve? Good to see you. White, blue. Okay. I don't think you were way off, Amanda. It was a lion at one time, right? I think so. No proof of that, but it certainly seems like it would have been. Hi, D-Ocean. Good to see you. Yeah, and the shapes. Center of the Milky Way and the Phoenix rising. Yeah, I like the zigzag lines. I like the side of them there. The right side's got zigzag lines, and the pyramid itself. X marks the spot. Yeah, it was probably painted at one time. Yeah, don't try to see. Just let it happen. It'll come to you. Yeah, go with the first thing you see, no matter what it is. For Scotty Boy, it ends up being weird. All right, let me catch up to you guys here. Yeah, Scotty's well practiced. A lot of people here are well practiced. All right, take a quick break. Get your smudge on, whatever that is. Deep breathing, some water, a drink, some sage, whatever you use. Honey, honey, honey. Is that a song? I'm not familiar with it. Much love to you too, D Ocean. Let me go back over here. I like that image of the Sphinx. It shows you how buried it was when it was first found in the early 1890s. They started excavating. Yep, a couple of ohms are good. Hi, Tommy. Good to see you. Now let's clear out the air here. Om. Om. Our next image is image B, 1774. Hopefully that tickled your ears. Was my voice 332? So again, this is image B, 1774. Write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. I'll give you a couple minutes for this image. Starting now. All right, let's see what we've got. Get your last responses in. I saw a lot of good stuff in here. All right, Heen's in first with Car on a Hill at sunset. I'd love to park my car here. That'd be awesome. It is a place. Wagon on a dusty trail. A tank. Hi, Haska Shogun. It does look like kind of like a tank to me. Be a good place to park a car. An apple tree. Okay. Don't see any trees there, but I like apples. Balloons. Two big balloons. What kind of balloons? Old Model T car or a similar looking car. I don't know why this looks like a vehicle to me. It looks like some type of a transport, kind of like a boat. Mountain or hill, kind of. Yeah. You got the old timey feel there, Mr. Floyd, with the old car. Sparkles everywhere. Kind of cool. Strange dark central pattern like a tiger. Eh, I could see that, Deocean. Love apple tomato. Hmm. All those things mixed together? It's kind of got that. Love apple tomato. That wouldn't be a good mix, though. Apple and tomato. A military stretcher. Could be the bridge, Dolly. Grocery sack attack. I don't know what that is. Sounds violent and delicious at the same time. Mountainside and valleys. Kind of looks like mountains. The river and stuff. Stars in a long structure of narrow, maybe lighthouse. It does look like a lighthouse. Black and blue at the bottom and top there, D. Sun going down, yeah, in a desert. Kind of looks like a desert, all the brownish red colors. A pole with a large sphere on top that has 3 rings surrounding it. There is that spire in the background. A blockade or a fence. Much of the photo spider bite looks like that. A red door, farm animals flag. It's all the red building there, made of red sandstone, I think. A water fountain in a garden. Well, kind of a fountain surrounded by it. Big hat. Could look like a hat spider bite. Water pump, old water pump. There's a lot of water there. Red dust, orange and yellow hues. Nice, off the hook. Good colors. A spiral, circular. Could be the spire in the background there. A lifeboat in a cradle. Well, that's a good image. That's a good interpretation. Does look like it's on the water. Alkaline battery, elevator music, ace of cups, something spinning on top of a cathedral. Those are all kind of appropriate. This could have been a battery using the water to charge stone. A lot of people are thinking of that type of technology recently with all those discoveries underneath the pyramid. A big nose. Oh, okay. It's kind of that, maybe a laying down nose. A desert oasis, good color recognition, yeah. And it does look like desert, just sand. Camels, that'd make you think of it. A coffin. Is it a mortuary? I hope not. Hi, Karen. Smooches. Much love, hon. Good job, guys. Now, please remember to type all your responses in all caps, or I may end up missing them. All right. Take a few minutes for a break. Try and give yourself goosebumps before the next image coming up. You can do that by rolling your shoulders. Many methods. I do discuss that in a show. on the many different ways that we can give ourselves goosebumps. It disconnects the machine because the machine is always trying to suppress you. They don't like you using your biofield, your aura. So we can turn that off, at least for a moment. You're smoking to smudge? Uh-oh. Yeah, pull a nose hair out. You know what? Spider bite, nobody ever mentioned that one. Oh, got to get the pipe out. Yeah, steal your boy's water pipe. You recently read CVR and SVR manuals and some CIA docs. Cool. I have not read them. I actually have them, but I haven't read them. I have a few. I have a lot of, I have some information on remote viewing, but I don't research it. I just, I figured we'd just do it, you know? A lot of the practices that I came across naturally match a lot of what the manuals and most remote viewers do. One of the things that I find really helpful is being in a good mood, right? I got that from the Bible, you know. You got AI to describe it? What's that? Hold on. You know I don't follow chat very well. Yeah, being in a good mood is definitely a bonus with remote viewing because you'll be more imaginative. From the Bible, I got it from the childlike behavior or childlike mind that we must have to reach God, and making that connection. Phase back my AOL. Being aware of our connection, yeah. The stronger we're stronger together too. We've got what 34 people here. That's a huge hive mind. Right on off the hook. I'm glad to hear that. Hi, Dragon Sage. Good to see you. So whatever practices you want to do before class or even during class, you know, fine. Hi, Taz. Good to see you. Hi, Black Raven. I don't really do many practices. I just close my eyes and there's images there. I think most of us really have been like that most of our lives, but we just don't pay attention. You have 5 AOL signal situation with my 7th session. Didn't realize it was a fluke. Cool. Well, I'm glad you're here, Taz. Welcome to the channel. All right, guys. Up next is image B, 1775. Again, write the number down 3 times. Put a small symbol or gesture beside it, just to make it personal. Then just close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. Images and shapes will appear in the darkness. Type them out in chat in all caps so I can differentiate them from regular chat. All right, let's see what you guys have got. Get your last responses in. I don't know what I'm smoking there, Heen. I forget. It's good stuff. "17 formal sessions now. Nice. All right, looks like Mr. Mission is in first with Sand and Wind. Can't remember if that's a... I don't know if that's a good interpretation or not. Kind of. Looks like there's wind. Chester Cheetah. Okay. Well, it's got the right colors there, Scotty boy. It's cheesy like Chester. A cool cat. Glass of some sort. Two of something. Very close to Ask a Shogun. Kitty Blue Sphinx. Let me turn that down. Kitty Blue Sphinx. That's a good one. Sails ships on a blue sea. Huge, big, long bridge. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. So it is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords, sorry. Ace of Swords. Its meaning is Ace of Swords represents new beginnings, mental clarity, breakthroughs, and the power of intellect. It encourages clear thinking, effective communication, and embracing opportunities for intellectual growth. Nice. Signifies a fresh start with potential for significant advancements. All right. Brown Mountains, Older Times. Okay. Older times, I'd say. The tarot's really old. A lake, blue sky. Well, there's mountains down there. I don't know if there's a lake. Capitol building or dome, ceiling with a parquet, and a harlequin for or magister's chair, flagpole. Yeah, there you go. Flagpole. It's got a crown on top, too. Mickey Mouse with droopy ears. Wings. You can see some of these things in here. Us riding a set of wheel drives. Wheel drive, four-wheel drive. Okay. We're on a four-wheel drive. Purple plum gray granite, big sphere. There's kind of a column surrounding it. Marble run. Jacks. So like the toy. There's all those little spots. I don't know what those are. A dune. There is a dune in the background there, kind of. More big bulges in pairs. Kind of bulges. There's lots of kinds of bulges. It's pant bulges, shirt bulges, bulges in the ground. The Grand Canyon. Kind of looks like it in the background there off the hook. Connection of train tracks. Huh. I think the words could look like train tracks there. Ace of Swords. Cactus. I suppose it could be a cactus. I don't know what that arm is coming out of. It's just coming out of nowhere. Kind of like out of smoke. Maybe that's the cactus. Hi, Queen Peachy. Good to see you. High cliffs in the background. Yeah, a lot of people are looking at the background. Person walking over a bridge. I can see that. It's a weird image. I don't know why they have an arm sticking out of nowhere. 3 peaks and a king. There's 2 peaks. Maybe those are the 2 bulges. Okay, weird, but 4 of Pentacles. Nice try. You got that it was a card. I didn't tell you it was a tarot card, did I? A horse or a dog jumping. Yes, it is a tarot card, Scotty. I think that smoke is confusing people. Thumb, fingerprint, and seaweed. See, that's probably that arm thing. White clouds. Yep, the arm's coming out of clouds for some reason. Balloons, a parade. Yeah, again, this whole cloud arm thing is just, you know, a dock on water. Okay. Black silhouette of a person with illumination behind them. Okay. Well, person's arm. Sunglasses over Saigon. Okay. A ramp. A couple ramps in the background there. Black and yellow, I see as well. Yeah, good colors there. And how are they calculated and referenced? They're not. I pick them at random. Well, actually, they just follow a sequence, Taz, and they aren't calculated at all. There's absolutely no meaning behind the number. Okay. All right, let me catch up to you guys. Hi, Cass Love. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, there's a lot of solar activity. I think Mr. Mission was mentioning that. Oh, wow. Let me catch up to you guys here. See you guys giving each other some assistance there. I like that. Good stuff. Always share your experiences. All right, take a few moments and rest your mind in that third eye. Mental clarity? Well, at least for a moment, maybe. Mental connection. When a cat has to ground, is that bad? I don't know. Could be an indicator. Cats are pretty aware of stuff. You might want to do the same. Your fourth eye needs opening. Oh, you had it out, Dolly? No, doesn't look like it. Yeah, treats for all. Oh, yeah, we do have time for viewer mail. Oh, no, not that. Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, we got this one. Hold on. No, that's not the one. Where's the puppy dog, Karen? You gotta send me another one of the puppy. I want to see my puppy. Calling Jojo. Yeah, I haven't seen Jojo. Oh, we haven't. Have we started the food talk already? Come on, guys. Bring snacks. Peanut butter jelly sandwich. That's a classic. All right. Good night, Castle. Thanks for dropping by. Jello, ice cream, and popcorn. Those would not be my choices. I haven't had Jello for a long time, or ice cream. Can't remember the last time. Gotta be years. Fingers are twitchy. Yeah, it does seem to burn energy, Care Bear. Much love to you, Cass. Take care. Yeah, the many ways we interpret, I catch many things is interesting. Earthquake or something. Oh my God. Yeah, there's a lot of earthquakes going on in the U.S. right now. Just, that's like a truth bomb there, Steve. Bacon. Just bacon. Hi, Canada Dummy. We haven't started yet. Hold on to that. Last image was the Ace of Swords. That's right. It's a sheep con. Con, right? Stand in a doorway, Chloe. You're eating lamb? I like lamb. Lamb is good. All right, guys, you ready for our next image? It's image B, 1776. Again, write the number down 3 times. Put a small symbol or gesture beside it. Close your eyes. Clear your mind. Tell me what you see. If you have any sense of songs or memories, shapes, colors, smells, tastes, type them out in chat in all caps so I can differentiate them from regular chat. And I'm concentrating on our image. You can try and see it through my eyes, or you can come here yourself and take a look. I'll give you a couple minutes for that image, starting now. I'm concentrating on our image now. Hopefully you can see it. Please type your responses in all caps, catch many, or I might miss it. Oops. All right, get your last responses in. Let's see what we've got here. I think I saw some really good responses here. All right, lots of responses. Okay. 3.5 in Texas. Wow. That's terrible. Sorry to hear that. Ruins, Lake Titicaca, Nazca Lines, Monkey, Ancient Portal. I'd go with the Monkey, Ancient Portal. Flight? Looks like wings, kind of. A voyage. Hi, you, Tommy. Good to see you. Separation. Yes, there is a distinct separation. Bridge over troubled waters. Oh, I like that. Yes. Here we go. Let's see here. Dotted road. He's getting mad. He's not finding a good spot to relax here. Okay. Is that good? Getting enough attention? A tower. There's a, yeah. White fur, yes. Goats, kind of. Got the animal energy there. Okay, turn around that way. There you go. Okay. Are you comfy? Okay. I'm glad you're comfy. Okay. Rope, expanse. Yes, I love you too. Flower. He is a flower there. Red demon smiling. Yes. Yes, the orange cats are quite the little demons. A shining coat. Oh, I like it. Nice. Chair, camping, fresh air. And a cat staring at you. Lines, dots flashing. Okay. I thought of the eyes there, catch many. Callie, the destroying cat. Looking around the corner or looking over. Yeah. Good one, Spider Bite. Tracks. Yeah. Okay. The pinnacle. Yes. This is the pinnacle of cathood. You're about to be pounced on. Heart, feminine. Triangles, confetti, pink quartz crystal. Tower blue. I'd say the heart feminine there was a good one. And the triangles. Let's see. Small windows, lots of brick. White moat around the bottom. A cow in a tree barking. Well, you were close. It's a cat, not in a tree, and not meowing. But all those three are almost relevant. um, Baker, floating islands. He is kind of floating in the air there. Flames and blood. Well, that'll happen soon. That look is devious. Devotion, unwavering. Yes, definitely. A kite. I like it. Crossing the Delaware. Roots and waves, says angel, cherub face. Yeah. Childlike face, curly hair. Nice. He's going to be lightning in a minute, Spider Bite. He's ready to pounce. Two people and a bird, some kind of chevron symbol. Well, you got the animal energy, Big Dad. Those ears are chevron shaped. A cookery knife, altar, or dark magi. Definitely a dark magi. A body of water, the pools of his eyes, definitely. Heart monitor with a wavelength. Yeah, he does kind of look like that. Got that up and down bit. A water bowl. Yep, he needs his water bowl. That's a good one off the hook. Cords and wires swing. He's probably about to chew on some cords. I think you're getting the feel of him there, Care Bear. Is Jojo here? Hi, Jojo. Good to see you, hon. A seagull. He's looking at a seagull, right? A baby blue lion. Or ion. Sorry, ion. Maybe you meant to put an L there. Skies, clouds flying. I like it. A painting. Let's see. Bark flavored sweet honey Mountain Dew. Yes, I know this hand is not doing anything, but I'm using it over here. I see the white. Nice. Salt. Okay. Salt in the wound there, eh? Blue waves. All right. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Well, it's a cat about to strike, I think. Like the salt flats. Yeah, the bottom of the picture is just all white, isn't it? In the top. Shoulders ache. Hmm. A lake? A white wolf. Orange cat, but good enough. The ocean. Well, again, the picture is pretty blank. Pussycat hypnosis. There you go. That's a good one. One black feather. He's probably following it. An aqueduct? Humped bridge. He's got, he's just a hump in the middle of the thing. My son said fruit. Okay. Well, that we get that kind of a look out of a cat. Good job, guys. I think Mr. Mission got it there. You thought it was flowers? Cool. Looks like a dirt devil. I think the chat does help a lot, Steve. He looks totally paranoid. With cats, it's hard to tell, you know? Whether they're scared or they're about to attack something, you know? Very, very weird creatures. You didn't put, yeah, if you don't put it in caps, I might miss it, Seeker of Truth. I might miss it even if you do put it in caps, so. Shelley saw the white background, that was all. Yeah, the white background was a big piece of it. Seeing it as water or salt flat, yeah. Okay, let me catch up here. Oh, hi, Morgan. Good to see you. So that was image B, 1776. That was your revolution, wasn't it? 1776? We had the little kitty cat staring over the wall. Was that what your revolution was like? I don't know. Just a bunch of people staring over the wall. So one more image and then our destination target. Mr. Canada. Oh, that's not a good view. My furry overlord has left me. Give you guys another minute or so for a smudge break. Yeah, right. Don't get me started on Canada. I unfortunately live here. We're about to go down big time. Hopefully the fraud and fakery is called out soon enough. I'm going to do a show on that tomorrow. Catch up on all the news, Mr. Mission. And yeah, there's a lot going on in Canada at the moment. We have an election coming up, so answers and meows, yeah. Call out the dragons, yeah. Yeah, we could use some dragons, take back Canada. The paranoia level of some people has gotten outrageous. And Canada is trying to overreact to use the war, this tariff war, as a political tool for the election. I'm hoping most people don't buy it, but you never know. No, it's fun to stand up. Just go stand on your lawn. If you fall down, you fall in the grass. Lychee? That's that ugly looking fruit. Looks like a weird egg of some sort, doesn't it? Lychee? Or an eyeball? No, we're no longer China. China's mad at us, so because we stopped some fentanyl, so they put 100% tariff on canola oil. So yeah, I talk about a lot of different stuff. Definitely. Yeah, if it's dark, you can ground naked for better contact and spray some water around too. Make it muddy, right? What you want to do is mud wrestling for optimum grounding, you know? So mud wrestling, you had no idea that mud wrestling was actually good for you, but it is. So, and the mud gets some micronutrients into your body. Put your knees, head, hands, forehead to the ground. Yeah, that'll ground you. Or you just lay flat on your back. Apparently, it's really good to run for 30 seconds as fast as you can, and then just lay on the ground on your back. Your body, it's the fight or flight experience. Awesome, Steve. Glad to hear that. Yeah, we got some interesting stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on, right? So, yeah, we were invincible as kids, except for those of us that weren't. But most of us made it. Yeah, it's great for the skin. You know, naked wrestling in the mud. The answer is yes, absolutely. You should be mud wrestling. We should all be mud wrestling. All right, guys, our next image is image B, 1777. Yeah, Chloe caused the earthquake. Yeah, I use a lot of olive oil. I use a lot of butter too. They do it everywhere with your toddlers. Oh no. So again, write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. Images and shapes will appear in the darkness. Type them out in chat in all caps so I can differentiate them from regular chat. Canada's a great place. Our government sucks. I'll concentrate on our image for 2 minutes, starting now. Right. How's it going here? Get your last responses in. Let's see what we've got. Castle and a dragon. Close. Gold. It is gold colored. Building brick. Yes, it is. Well, kind of. Man of war. All right. Trump's new Golden Age Gaza Strip Hotel and Casino Resort. Could be in the future. Chinese dragon. Okay. It is Easter Island. um, Tower, water wheel, and horses. Lots of towers. A bingo wheel or a wagon wheel. I could see that being kind of the time, old wheels. Blessed Mother, kind of a father figure, but it does look like it's a strange hairdo the guy's got there. I smell purple and hear orange. Lots of orange in here, Scotty. A view from the top of the hill. Yep. Santa Claus is in a sleigh flying through the sky, leaving with all his reindeer. Well, I guess that could be Santa Claus there up front, and all the others are his little reindeer. Good one, Jojo. Muddy Waters at the Newport Jazz Festival. I could see that. Bunch of jazz people here. A sun disk. All right. Sundial. It could be used as a sundial. Gandalf's fireworks and Revolutionary War soldier. Ooh. Seeing up close between the trees of the forest. Light fauna. A divine image, kind of. Yellow something. Yeah, it's kind of yellowy orange. A hang glider. That's cool. Great balls of fire. Towels, red, and face. Yeah, definitely a red face. Waving, not leaving. Okay, not even. Oh, okay, they're stuck in the ground, right, Jojo? A long-stemmed rose stuck in the ground. Hi, Witchy Trista. Nice to meet you. A big star and a line of people to the right. Oh, that's good. Yeah, there is a line of people. Wide open spaces, yeah. Woods and a bear. That's close. It does look kind of like an animal there. A dragonfly double winged or a flying shrimp. Okay. I'd like to see the flying shrimp. Great reverence, yes. Balloon trailing curling ribbon. All right. A sunflower against a blue sky. Definitely some white and yellow in it. Yeah. Good color there, Big Dad. Arrow hits a tree. Well, I don't know. There's kind of tree-like things, and the chin's like an arrowhead. A blacksmith or horse stables. Kind of got the people feel of it. A fireplace mantle. It is all stone. A pegged mechanical wheel with a bar going through it. Cool. A gong. The Gong Show. Remember that? I don't know if you guys remember the Gong Show. Some of you do, I'm sure. Dragonfly again. Interesting. Not a lot of animal life there. Grand spectacular view. It is. A clock or scale. It could have been used for a clock, Jojo. Nice, Karen. A stone sentinel. Excellent. Phone died. Pasture cow. Yeah, there's pasture. Fence, donkey, baby deer, grass. You got the terrain right there. Light on a triangle. The face has kind of got a triangle shape to it, especially the chin there. A stove, maybe a stovetop hat. Kind of a stovetop pipe head, isn't it? A stone. Axe with binding. Okay. A measures weight. Odometer. Okay. I see a colorful wheel now. Let's see. Snaking vine. Sunflower wicked. Lots of symbolism. Sun. Dum dum. I don't know if you'd like being called a dum dum. Good stuff, guys. Their bodies are buried. The Unknown Comic, yeah. And Gene the Dancing Machine. He was one of my favorite. I love Gene. Just cackled a little. Okay. All right. Take a break, guys. That was good stuff. Take a smudge, some deep breathing, whatever. I'm going to light me up a smudge stick. That was a lot of stuff put in there. Good stuff. Everything I watch brings it to me. Lumeria, the top of... Yeah, it could have been the top of Lumeria or Atlantis, maybe. They say Atlantis... A lot of people think now that Atlantis was a worldwide civilization. Could be. Yeah, stone axe. There's a lot of good references in there. Sure, you have many charming nuances, Care Bear. You were reading about Easter Island? Dragons meant to activate them, restore 12th DNA strand. That'd be fun. Yep, laughter is always welcome. Raises the spirit. Yeah, helps vision, I think. They do look heavy, yeah. Oh, she does well. Well, yeah, apparently those are the two things that never, well, one of the things that never disappoint. Easter Island jabs. What's that? Theoretical Easter Island jobs. Oh, jobs. Yeah, I bet it'd be hard to go work there. There's nothing there, really. Definitely heavy. They aren't rolling. Maybe slowly. Yeah. Oh yeah. Remember the Man Show? That was an interesting one. Went over to my mom's house with my wife one day, and the Man Show came on. And my mom went to change it, and I said, "No, don't change it. This is Suzanne's favorite show." Suzanne looked at me and said, "It is not." I said, "Oh, she's just lying." And my mom believed me. So why do you like this show? That was funny. She was mad at me after, but yeah, it was well worth it. All right, guys, up next is our destination target. We're on destination B, 1778. So again, the same thing. Write the number down 3 times. Put a small, simpler gesture beside it. Close your eyes, clear your mind. Tell me what you see. I like my wife too. She's a great woman. So again, this is destination B, 1778. Please try and give me at least one response, maybe two or three. I'll give you about 7 minutes for this. Starting now. right, give you another minute. All right, get your last responses in. Let's see what we've got. Looks like Mr. Mission is in first with a Zeppelin blue whale. Interesting. It could have been the color of this. Uh, Water, deep sea. Oh, your cat's howling. I hope he's okay. Airships or sky creatures. Say hi, Peaches. Hi, Lance. Everything's okay. Airships or sky creatures could have been. It may have been sky creatures. I don't know. Museum at night. That's a good one too. Could be the museum at night. This is Enkidu, the meeting and fight between Enkidu and Gilgamesh. Folded a looking sky looks fake scenery. Could be. Electrical sockets. Well, there was a lot of energy, definitely. Portal, water, portal. Okay. Witchcraft. Could have been. I think Enkidu was created by witchcraft or sorcery. Diamond ring. They did get Enkidu to kind of subdue Gilgamesh. Metropolis in a sphere. Interesting. Casablanca. Those are good references. Kind of the feel of it, right? Magic and wonder, yeah. A city with skyscrapers. Interesting. Poland, Germany, Fraulein. Now, I don't know where they were. They were supposedly in Sumer, somewhere around Sumer, or Eridu. Maybe Eridu. It could have been in that area. A red fire truck, fire way up high. They were fighting, so flight feeling, something sealed, tight, Venus flytrap. Well, they were fighting, so yeah, getting trapped. Casting spells, yeah. Blonde-haired girls carrying beer. That's what they had after the fight. Radioactive elephant fractal. Again, it was a fight, so that's good. Fat, flat tire tracks. Okay. I like that. Piano bar. Can you see the piano playing while these two giant beings fight? They were giants, by the way. The volcano Agung on the island of Bali with the view of his sister volcano Sinabung worshippers, I think, sacrificing cow. Okay. Okay. I think I got all that. NYC, that was a mouthful there, Queen Peachy. Black magic, a lot of magic, which would be appropriate. Girls on trampolines. Well, there's two guys jumping up and down, I guess. They're fighting. Sacrificing cow. I think I got that. Yeah. Well, you could think of it that way. Airport tarmac, white door, blinds, bright light flashing, stadium, arena, and city. There was a fight, so it could have been it wasn't in an arena, but it probably had an arena feel to it. Chernobyl, it was explosive. I saw a person or statue sitting in meditation pose with a sun with a city in the background. Okay. Stripper for hire sign painting. Okay. Bongos, coconuts, monkeys, and elephant. Sacrificial lamb. Enkidu kind of was. He was set to fight against Gilgamesh because Gilgamesh was uncontrollable and being a tyrant. So they needed somebody to calm him down. So Enkidu was created to fight him. They would be like skyscrapers on fire, glowing old world buildings. Okay, nice. Some kind of wrapper, wax paper, jetpacks and suits. Yeah, it might have been quite technological. You never know. A sacrificed lamb. Yep, Enkidu. One of those tricycles with the big front wheel and the number 6. That's a neat one. Maybe that's old timey. I don't know. My son saw people walking around an Eastern European village. Okay. Yeah, it seems like they were more like in Germany for some reason. Maybe that was where they fought. They were giants, so going to Germany wouldn't be much of a problem. They may have been, a mile high. Wait, I knew it. Them damn frog beings behind it all. Yeah, they could have been frog beings. We don't know what they were. We don't know if they were people, men. We seem to think they were men, but they may have been hybrids. Dance around and down one symbol. The charts are accurate down. Hospital veteran hero, wheelchair, basketball, cap, clapping, and cheering. Well, they're veteran and hero, definitely. And the cheering and clapping. Bananas in pajamas. A fall. Well, might have during the fight. Yeah. Sliding down a hill. They were fighting. Whatever it is, it's making me laugh. Okay. Kicus Maximus. Okay. I don't know what that is, Mr. Mission. Patrick the Starfish. That's funny. A city was smog. They were in a city. Seems like it was like a Germanic city, or they were over in that area when they were fighting. That might have been where the forests were, where Enkidu was. A meme of Donald Trump. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe. And Gilgamesh might have been like Donald Trump. Very boisterous and proud. Like boobs on the back. Okay. Glow in the dark dab twerp banger rig with pearls. Okay. Nice. Somebody has something on their shopping list, I think. At the Caribbean. Okay. Interesting. So they might have fought in both areas. Behave yourself, Chloe Jane. Yeah. Big tits and a bubble butt. G-string. Well, there was eventually a woman in the story. The goat cartoon. Taste and smell paint. Okay. He does have horns. A courtyard. It was a battle, so they battled in. I think their battle lasted quite a while, so they may have run into a lot of things. A huge sausage party, definitely. Free continental breakfast. Gay lovers, they may have been. Very good. Looks like Max and where the wild things are. Okay. Monster Island looking dude, yeah. Oh, the border, yeah. Right? Yeah, sausage party. Yeah, you got it there. Goosebumps for $2. Nice. Each. Wow. He said, "Babe, I like your horns." Yeah. Yeah, he's wearing horns like the bull, right? Oh, you don't know that it's homoerotic, Steve. There was a woman eventually that in the story, so it maybe it's a bisexual story. Getting 911 vibe, it seemed like smog, so I thought maybe China. Yeah. Get in the shower and soak it through it. Okay. Yeah, good hits on that one. You're welcome off the hook. Yeah, there is a lot of radiation, but you still got some good hits out of that. That was nice. Some people Trump is Cyrus. Okay, Cyrus. Cool. Because he's full of shit. I don't know. I don't know if they had. Well, Enkidu was created, so I don't know. It could be. Yeah, earthquake pressure. Yeah, Chloe, take care of yourself. Yeah, it's always fun, Care Bear. Piece outside my wall apartment got hit with something to reveal red bricks. My whole building's nice. Just didn't get away with it, the Red Bull. Good stuff, guys. All right, that's all we've got for tonight. Much love to you all. Till next time, keep your third eye open, use your intelligence and your intuition. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. We're going to have a chat show and talk about the news. Till then, bye bye.